Could a week really have saved more than half these lives? Would they have had more time if we'd given up just a few more days of it?
Pops, I'm fit to burst with my love and pride for you.
Matt Fowler wrote this letter for his father Ian, rushed to hospital the day we went into lockdown.
As long as I live, I will always see you as the greatest man who ever lived. My hero. I love you, Dad.
Ian died with COVID-19, aged 56.
Do you think your dad would still be here if the government had locked down earlier?
Absolutely. Had the lockdown been implemented on March the 14th, it would have been put in place before he caught it. The greater probability is that an earlier lockdown would have saved his life.
Today, one former scientific advisor to the government suggested to MPs that he agreed. Despite resigning for breaking the lockdown rules, Neil Ferguson now wishes they'd been imposed sooner.
Had we introduced lockdown measures a week earlier, we would have reduced the final death toll by at least a half. So whilst I think the measures, given what we knew about this virus then, were warranted, certainly had we introduced them earlier, we would have seen many fewer deaths.
So, looking back, the UK recorded its first death on March the 6th. Lockdown began 2 weeks later, on the 23rd, as scientists had advised at the time. But with more than 41,000 deaths since the start of the pandemic, in hindsight, Professor Ferguson believes at least 20,000 lives could have been saved by acting 1 week earlier. But those who took the decision insist it's too early to be assessing it.
Frankly, I think that a lot of these questions are still premature, and there are lots of things, lots of data, lots of things that we still don't know. And this epidemic has a long way to go, alas, not just in this country, but around the world.
Part of the problem we had at that stage was that we had very limited information about this virus. There's still a lot we don't know, but we know a lot more now.
Later, there will be a public inquiry into how these deaths happened. But by asking the questions now, there may be time to prevent more of them. Paul Brand, News at 10.